The Madlanga Commission in Pretoria is expected to hear from a new witness this morning. SABC News has reliably learnt that Joe Ferrari Sibanyoni is set to take the stand. Let's now go to Canny Maphanga, who is there for more on the story. Okay, so Canny, a big development this morning and certainly an interesting witness that we will be hearing from.
Absolutely. Good morning to Leanne and to the viewers at home. While the Madlanga Commission is yet to confirm the details on their side, SABC News has reliably learnt that the next witness to take the stand at 9:30 a.m. will be Mr. Joe Ferrari Sibanyoni, who is that Mpumalanga transport tycoon, quite big in the taxi industry, and is quite a big player in that particular business space. And we do understand that the overall question that Sibanyoni is going to deal with, or the theme rather, is this possible alleged infiltration in the criminal justice system by the big taxi industry players, because the evidence in which you see him feature is largely in that particular regard, particularly in the Tshwane Metro Police Department, because you do see that in terms of those tenders and the allegations of tender rigging, there was a company by the name of Goobies 85 Solutions that was said to be linked allegedly to Madlanga, and that is said to be the nephew of Mr. Sibanyoni. And the inference there is that the taxi industry had basically come up with a network which has now infiltrated the tender space in the Tshwane Metro Police Department, because what we do see at the very least is that processes were flawed or bypassed or outsmarted, let's put it that way, in order to legitimize this disproportionate allocation of those contracts or services to Goobies 85 Solutions. And it seems that the influence, or the alleged influence and power of this individual, that is Joe Ferrari Sibanyoni, could have contributed to that particular development before the Madlanga Commission. And the overall question was about whether or not the taxi industry, and we're talking about major players in the taxi industry, had now infiltrated the criminal justice system in terms of the tenders in the Tshwane Metro Police Department. And that is something that Chief Evidence Leader Advocate Matthew Chaskison explored in quite great detail with the evidence of Umashi of the TMPD. And of course, Mr. Gareth Mnisi, that is the CFO, who was recently reinstated in the city of Tshwane because of the manner in which it seemed that Sergeant Fanny Nkosi was at the alleged central or middle point of communications between different individuals that had an interest in certain companies making it through that bidding process, and largely rather later getting rewarded with those contracts. And at the center, or at the hierarchy of that particular decision making, is something that Sibanyoni must explain to the Commission. And we also, just a quick last point, expect him to deal with his alleged relationships with other members of the alleged cartel, particularly alleged cartel member Vusimuzi Kat Matlala. Certainly a lot to look forward to when he is expected to take the stand at 9:30 a.m. It's over to you in studio.